girls, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Josette. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I get my hair really curly and crinkly, basically showing you my braid out. I already put the braids in. They've been in for about 2 days. This is kind of experimental because I have not braided my hair since I think I was maybe 2 or 3 months locked, and I'm a year locked now. I wanted to wait as long as possible because the first time I tried to braid out, it just didn't look right. My hair was really short and also not nearly close to being fully locked. Now that I'm a year locked, I'm a bit closer to being fully locked, so I'm hoping that this turns out better than it did months and months ago. So let's get into it. So basically, after I washed and colored my hair, that will already be on my channel, I decided to just put in a bunch of, I would say like small to medium sized braids all in my hair. And now I'm just going to take them out on camera and just see how this turns out. I'm really hoping that it looks good. I'm actually gonna spray some water on my fingers and put a tiny bit of oil on my fingers as well, just to make it a bit easier to take these out. And when I put these in, my hair was damp, definitely not soaking wet, but just damp. So okay, so far I'm definitely seeing some definition, so that's good. So this is what it's looking like so far. We've definitely come a long way from when I did this months ago. Now gotta do this side. Okay, I think my hair is definitely ready for braid outs. My hair's definitely ready. This is so cute. I just need to go in and fluff it up and separate it a bit. The braids are all out and I love how it looks. It definitely got the definition. I swear my hair looks shinier. It is recently colored, but something about the braid outs just hits different. Okay, so a couple of quick tips for doing a braid out on starter locks. Number one, when you're putting in the braids, make sure that your hair is damp. It's not necessary for your hair to be wet or dripping wet. You can either do a braid out just after you've done your wash day, or you can just use a spray bottle and wet your hair and then put your braids in. The smaller the braids, the tighter the curl. The bigger the braids, the looser the curl. When you have short hair though, you are a bit more limited on how big your braids can be because you don't have enough length to braid together a really big section. So I went for small to medium sized sections, and I made sure that it wasn't too tight at the root because I tend to get headaches easily. If you're like that as well, definitely make sure it's a bit looser at the root of your hair. When you're doing the braids, it's actually better not to braid it all the way to the end, especially if you're not fully locked and your ends are pretty much loose. It does take longer to take them out. So yeah, it took a bit of time to get past the ends, but what does help is spraying some water on your fingers and oil if you want, but water by itself is good enough. So you spray it on your fingertips and then you just get a bit more grip, so it's easier to undo the ends of your hair. And also you're putting some hydration into your hair, so it's less prone to just snapping and breaking as you try to untangle the bottom. Yeah, for the curls themselves, you can see that they're pretty defined. And then some pieces I just kind of left bunched together, like this, for example, just to create some dimension. Yeah, and with my new hair color, I'm really loving how this came out, and also my trim, I think, looks really good with my hair curly like this. I'm just so excited that I can do this. I have been dying to curl my hair. Make sure to subscribe, turn on that bell so that you won't miss any videos from me, because as my hair matures and gets longer, I can just get a bit more creative with my content. So that is it. This is what my braid out looks like. Just for reference, I am, like I said, I'm 1 year locked. My hair texture is 4B, 4C. My ends are not fully locked yet. I have about 570 locks. I started with 577, but I believe I've combined 3 times and I lost one, so I have around 571-ish, 572. So yeah, that's what it looks like. But it does require a lot of patience, especially if you're starting your locks out short like I did. I started on 2 to 3 inches of hair, so I've pretty much had to wait a whole year to really get into curling my hair. Having just straight locks all the time, it gets a little boring for me, so. Definitely make sure to comment below, what is your favorite method of curling your locks? Is it braid out, twist out, perm rods, flexi rods? Just let me know down below, and I'm definitely going to be trying out another method very soon. So stay tuned for new videos coming all about curling my hair and styling my hair as it gets longer. I'm so excited. So that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will definitely see you in my next one. Bye!